Before you come to bend on the door, forgive me till I just couldn't take anymore.
Okay, welcome to the Bear Pit TV. This is, well, it's usually just my preferred 11, but obviously we've got Elliot here today as well. So we're going to do, well, you've got your own version, your own.
We're going to give
11.
one each.
Give one each.
I think we're pretty much set on the back four. I think we've got the same back four.
Yes, we have.
But
And then
we're
things
playing
change.
different formations. So back four, obviously Butland in goal.
Yeah.
Who's been having, you know, even conceded 2 last game, but he's been getting gradually better, working out those mistakes, you know, that we saw from the Leeds game. I think that's behind him now.
Yeah, yeah. Well, Butland's clearly class, so he's going to start. It's the most pointless position to even debate. So Butland in net for both of us.
It's a bit tougher debating the right back. Bauer was dropped. Edwards played last game, didn't make any faults. To my knowledge, you know, he had an okay performance. Yeah. But do you bring Bauer straight back in?
I personally would. We've done the podcast now. I don't know why Bauer was dropped. I know he's not had the greatest start to the season, but he's still clearly class for this league. And I think the quicker we can get him to his true form, the better. And that's going to happen by him playing. So I personally would play Bauer.
I agree, and I'm putting Bauer as my right back. Centre backs, I think, pick themselves because of injuries, and that's going to be Shawcross or Williams. Williams had a good game at the weekend against Preston. Ryan was just Ryan and solid as ever. I don't think he made too many mistakes. But like I say, Williams was the standout performer, and those two keep the spaces undoubtedly. And I think left back also picks itself.
Striker.
Star striker and goal scorer. His volley at the weekend. Hopefully he can do some more of those, but he does, and he's come out and said that he needs to work on his defending. He knows that it needs work. Yeah. So hopefully he picks that up and can be a bit more solid. Yeah. This is where our formations change, because I'm going to be playing 3 in midfield, and my 3 would be Etebo. I want to bring back into the side. I want to see more of him. I want to see what he can do. And I think after the performances at the World Cup, he's got it in him. So for me, I'm putting Etebo in there, and alongside him will be Joe Allen, who I hope isn't too concussed from Paul Gallagher trying to knock him out at the weekend, and I hope he's fine. And then in front of those two will be Bojan, who I'll bring back into the side, who I think was harshly dropped. I know there was nowhere to fit him in at the weekend playing a 4-4-2, but for me, I'd rather him in the side. I think he's one of the standout performers against Brentford, created things. So for me, I'm having a midfield 3, and that's my 3. What are you doing there?
So after our shared back 4, I'm going to go with 4-4-2. I think it's been a problem of Stokes I feel like we're debating here. Like I'm in a bit of a debate. I feel like it's been a problem of Stokes for at least 12 to 18 months. That one man up front it's for whatever reason, for the players in the squad we've got, it just is not working. And I think we need to persist with 2 up front. So I would go 4-4-2.
So your midfield 4?
My midfield 4 would be McLean on the left, Ince on the right, Joe Allen in the middle, and Etebo. Fletcher for me just isn't doing it at all, and you can probably guess that I've dropped Bojan to accommodate that second striker, and then I'll finish off whilst I'm here. Up front will obviously be a Phobe, and I think
you're persisting with Berahino.
I always seem to persist. I'm going to persist with Berahino, because if we've been saying this for years now, but if we can get Berahino anywhere near what he has been, and I think that player's I'm convinced of it, him and a Phobe up front will absolutely tear this division up. We've got to start somewhere, and you start by playing 2 up front with them 2 up front.
So you're sticking with the 4-4-2, 2 strikers.
Yeah,
giving
just swapping out
another shot.
Yeah, give him another shot.
You're just changing Fletcher
for Etebo, and Bauer in for Edwards. That's mine.
So they're your 2 changes. Yeah. For me, obviously, I think the rest of the team picks itself if I'm playing 3 in midfield, and it's Ince on the right, McLean on the left, who I do want a bigger performance from James McLean. We've put this much faith in him with all the, I'm not saying the issues are right or wrong, but the problems that come with signing him, and I think his performances need to, you know, restore the faith that we've put in him on the pitch, and he's not done that so far. So McLean, and I'm hoping for a big performance from him. Ince on the right, who's been indifferent for me, and up top it's going to be a Phobe, who I think if he gets the service, he's going to score. I just don't think he's had much service yet.
No, I don't think he has. I'm hoping not being premature to say this, but he reminds me a little bit of Ricardo Fuller, the way he turns players a little bit, which is obviously good
strong claim. But that has been our 2 teams. So I'm playing a 4-3-3. You're playing a 4-4-2. Let us know whose formation. Go on.
I want to see this in the comments now, because we've done a few of these joint first 11s, whatever. But I want to see in the comments who's winning here, Craig or Elliot.
Yeah. Let us know in the comments whose formation you prefer, the 4-3-3, the 4-4-2. Maybe it's neither, and you don't want to see any of them. And let us know your own in the comments below. But that's been your preferred 11 video for when we face Wigan. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you later.